Thank you, TJ. Now we're working exclusive new details on an animal cruelty investigation we've been on top of for days.
Only on Eyewitness News, we're getting our first look at some of the surviving animals that were rescued from a farm in Westport, where hundreds of creatures were found in deplorable conditions this week.
It's the second time in 6 years the same farm has been investigated, and tonight Westport selectmen are searching for answers to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright has the latest developments.
Steve and Shannon, town officials in Westport say they're proud to live in a right-to-farm community, but they emphasize that doesn't mean it's a right to abuse your animals community. Town officials are working to get to the bottom of what led to a massive animal cruelty investigation in Westport. Police say they found hundreds of animals living in deplorable conditions, possibly for years without any detection.
We here at the Board of Selectmen are shocked and dismayed at the revelations of neglected and mistreated animals at a tenant farm located on American Legion Highway.
On Friday, the Board of Selectmen met privately with the Board of Health, the state, and agricultural officials to talk about the case.
The town is obviously looking into what options we have to bring the current situation into compliance, as well as the circumstances that allow this to happen in the first place.
Police raided the same farm back in 2010 and charged the property owner with animal cruelty. Now police are criticizing the Board of Health for not doing more to prevent the same thing from happening again.
There is a necessary and healthy tension that will occur as we sort the facts out.
Town leaders are looking into all inspections the Board of Health did on the farm.
We're also doing fact-finding in the background to make sure that people that need to be held accountable are held accountable.
Police are still removing the animals from the farm and working to file criminal charges.
So if you are a landowner, you are responsible for what goes on your property. If you are a tenant on one of these properties, you need to take care of your animals.
I left a message with the Board of Health for an interview, but have not heard back so far. Coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, more on how workers are rehabilitating the rescued animals and preparing them for a better life. Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.
Only on Eyewitness News, we're getting an exclusive look at several animals rescued from a squalid property in Westport. They're recovering tonight in Dedham, Mass. And for the fourth day, investigators were back on the scene in Westport. Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright's been covering the story since Wednesday and joins us with more details.
This adorable little 3-week-old puppy is doing so much better after he was rescued along with dozens of other animals from what police are calling deplorable conditions on a farm in Westport. These Australian bulldogs are finally living a healthy life. They've come a long way since being rescued from this 70-acre farm off American Legion Highway.
So we're caring for them here on our Dedham property. And the puppies are actually going today to a foster home so that they can be in a more natural environment.
Back on the farm, the puppies had little access to clean food and water. Same goes for these goats. Police say they found 600 to 800 animals on the farm, most either living in squalor or dead. These are the survivors.
I have hundreds of emails sitting on my computer waiting to be replied to, offering to help house the animals, and that's just so kind.
The nonprofit says it was overwhelmed after rescuing about 60 animals from the farm, from goats and rabbits to chickens and geese.
It's mainly just assessing their medical needs, seeing what health condition they are in. The puppies, for instance, were covered in fleas, so it was first getting the fleas off them.
The hope is that they would all go to forever homes.
Town leaders held a meeting Friday to talk about how to keep abuse like this from happening again.
Let's be clear that a right to farm is not a right to neglect or abuse animals.
The Animal Rescue League says it'll be at least a month before this little guy and the others can be adopted. In Dedham with the mobile newsroom, Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.